real estate in the Ocean State. I'm Donnie Bennett from the Donnie Bennett Real Estate Team at Blackstone Ocean Properties, here with another quick edition of Real Estate 101. And this one's super simple. If you're one of the thousands and thousands of people who are selling your real estate in Rhode Island, and you happen to have a vacant home, this is super crucial, especially if you've never sold your home before. Do not, under any circumstances, allow the utilities to be turned off. Do not allow the heat to be turned off. Unless you plan on winterizing it, which not a lot of regular folks know much about. Don't turn the heat off. And I'll tell you why. A few years ago, I'm reminded of a story that this great family I had, we negotiated on the property. We were able to go into contract, and the day of the home inspection, I get a phone call from the listing agent. Hey, Don, sellers have to postpone the home inspection. Yeah, we're on the way there already. Don't worry, I'll be there in a few minutes. And we got there, and thankfully, we did not pull off or turn around, because what we saw, I've never seen before, and I've never seen since. If you can imagine Niagara Falls from top to bottom, completely frozen, that's what the entire side of the home looked like. And it was a above grade ranch. So you had half the house was above, and that whole side, completely frozen, ice everywhere, icicles, get inside, beautiful hardwood floors, destroyed, buckled, drywall, the walls, the pipes had burst. Because why? Seller wanted to be cheap, not have the heat. We're selling it, what do I need the heat for? Bad move. Ruined the deal. Deal was dead. So we had to move on to another property, because there was no way on God's green earth that seller was going to get that home repaired in the time frame my clients had to move. And thankfully, we found another house, and it turned out great in the end for us, not so much for the seller. So you don't want to be in that seller's position. We're coming into the winter selling season, and there is a winter selling season. Traditionally, I sell as many homes in December, January, February as I do in June, July, or August. And with the way things have been with COVID and the lockdown, and so many properties were removed from the market back in March, we had 600 or so homes taken off the market because people were terrified to have, virus walking around their house. And so a lot of those folks are starting to come back. A lot of these homes are coming on the market. There's a lot more activity. Rates are at all-time lows for buyers, 2.5%. One of my buyers is getting this week. That's an amazing all-time low interest rate. And sellers are starting to put their properties on the market because they wanted to sell and they couldn't. And now, so we're starting to get more traction and more activity from the selling side. And we still have strong traction on the buyer side. It's still a seller's market. So you don't want to make a mistake like the one I just described, which is just whatever. It's not good. So if you need me, reach me, 401-269-9615, or number on the sign, or online at blackstoneocean.com. I'm Donnie Bennett from Blackstone Ocean Properties. Reach me anytime for real estate in the Ocean State.